I need your love, I need your love, I need your love, love. I need your love, I need your love, I need your. And what was that? I need your love, I need your love, I need your la 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 la. Let me love you.
I'm a sales associate at Diamonds International. He hired me 3 years ago, well 3.5 years ago. Get to do your work and everything is okay. Once the store is clean, you make money, everything is okay. Yes, he's okay for everything, easy going.
He was the best. Best ever. Best there ever will be too. No, that's all I can say. He's the best, yeah.
And I would like to say it was a pleasure being with Mr. Jones. It was a wonderful 4 years. And would you like anything to say, sir?
We had fun.
It was amazing.
Harry, you need to say something.
Well, I have known, actually, Mr. Jones actually offered me my first job when I was 18 years old, and years after I went back to Diamonds International. So it's a family. It's more than just employee to employer. It's a family. It's a good friendship that's happening here. So it's sad to see him go, him as well as his wife Heather. But you know, they will be missed. Change is inevitable, and I wish them all the best. About him, a very interesting individual. His personality is more in the inside than the out. You know, when you see him, he's not what you think, but when you get to know him and when you have conversations with him and when you get to understand him, then you really get to know the true person that he is, and he's a good man.
He was simply the best manager one could ask for. He was like a father to all of us.
It's like a brother and a father to me. Well, I cannot even explain that. For the 14 years I have known him, I can't explain. I think he changed my life from down here to up here. There's no more I can say.
Oh gosh. Bittersweet, very good. Yeah, working for you is a pain. It really is. I've worked for him for like 20 years, so. I must admit that I have worked for the most extraordinary persons. I'm so thankful that I actually got this opportunity to work with you lot. Thank you for welcoming me into Diamonds International family. And then we leave you. Sad, of course, that you're leaving. However, I promise you that I'm going to make you proud. Farewell, we are going to see again, don't you worry. Yeah, I'm certain, okay? All right, you've been excellent. Such awesome people. I love you, Mrs. Jones. Love you too, babe. I love you, Mr. Jones. All the best in your future endeavors. Have to go, but... And you'll come visit. Of course I will. All right. My best times are the times that I got rebuked the most. The tequila? However, I do remember having tequila shots with Mrs. Jones. The tequila? Of course. And the best time, the worst times turned out to be the best times simply because you were rebuked, but you knew that that was actually to make you better. And I can honestly say I'm a better person today. Thanks to Mrs. Jones, Mr. Jones, and my store manager here, David.
Hello, hello.
All right, so guys, we'll see you again.
Bye-bye. Yes, Mr. Jones brought me into St. Lucia from Alaska. We've had a friendship for a decade, and he has really made my life nice. I think that he has made me grow, and I have helped him grow. It was a pleasure working for Mr. Jones and Heather both. The day that I found out that I was the store manager of the Tanzanite store. That was the best promotion I could have possibly gotten. And I think that I have pushed hard. Mr. Jones pushed me hard and has made my life in St. Lucia so much better. His sense of humor. He's a funny guy. He has a little bit of a dry sense of humor. You never know what he says, if he's joking with you or not, until you learn about him.
Well, I've been fortunate to work with Mr. Jones for the last 13 years. And I've worked with a professional gentleman. I've worked with a level-headed gentleman who have brought me up from being a sales supervisor now to a marketing manager. So I have learned a lot from him, and he is an educator, I must say. So it was really great working with him, and I will definitely miss him. I think the fun time is when we're having the beach parties. He loves to barbecue. He loves to barbecue his ribs and his chicken, and I think that's the part he enjoys the most with us, and that's my memory of him. Good girl. Keep it up, Sonia. Good girl.
Oh, Mr. Jones, what a character. He was the most, how would I say? I'm looking for a word. Well, I'll just use the word impossible man to work with, but he was genuine, I must say. He was the WTF in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which I appreciate. And I will love him dearly and miss him a whole lot. The best moment with Mr. Jones, when some guy reported my ass and he said to Mr. Jones, I flicked through his papers, I said, Mr. Jones, you know what? He's just behaving like a little fucking boy.
Okay, I worked with him for the past 13 years, and I find he was a very good boss, especially to me. I find he was a good boss. What can I say about him again? Well, I'll miss him. We used to have our family treat, have our family day. We used to enjoy ourselves, have fun. Oh, of course, he used to barbecue all the chicken for us. All the ribs and all the chicken on the beach. We used to have fun with him, and we'll miss him dearly.
I've got meat in my teeth. She lied. Marilyn. I work with Mr. Jones for the past 13 years also, and I find him to be a no-nonsense boss. He's a good man, always want us to do the best we can to bring in sales and all of that. But I miss him dearly. I love him. He's a very nice person, and like I say, I'll miss him. I really will. What I miss about him is his style of leadership. You know, like he had a special way about him. He just wants you to do what you have to do on the job, and you know, that's what it is, you know. Bring the money in, and then we'll get all the parties, all the other things that come with that. You know what I mean? Like, just bring the money into the company. That's it. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. You don't have to say much, just say something.
Let Tonton say something.
My name is Natasha. Well, I'll dearly miss Mr. Jones. He gave me an opportunity. It's been 7 years since I'm with the company. I will dearly miss him. He gave me that opportunity to become a diamondology, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You see, I didn't say it myself, but I give her the idea. You see, they will show you. Just say something.
You say I'll miss Mr. Jones because he was a good boss.
She wants to say something.
I've known Mr. Jones for the past 5 years. I've worked with him. One thing I could say about him, he has a good heart. He has a good heart. Good leadership, good leader, very good leader, and he has a good heart. I've learned a lot from him, and I'm very grateful of the opportunity that he has given me to work at Diamonds International. That's it.
Oh, good numbers. You're not showing all of that, right? You have to edit it, right? Okay, I've worked with Mr. Jones for the past 3 years. And I'm going to miss him so much.
Boom. Mr. Jones. I've known him for about a year now. I just see how bright like that. I've known Mr. Jones for about a year. He has great leadership about him. He's the kind of a person who will push you. He's a little bit intimidating, as people say, but then as much as he is intimidating, that intimidation will allow you to go over and beyond which is expected of you. I wish him well in his journey and where life takes him, as well as his wife. I hope someday that we can catch up again, whether it be we meet up in person or over social media. I wish him good health, blessing, and everything else.
They're very nice people. They're very welcoming people. Heather's one of my best friends. That's it.
So I've known the Joneses for 15 years now, and despite the fact that I moved away and I didn't keep in touch, they accepted me back into the family, and it's been that way since then, and I hope to keep it that way until we fight the dust. So love you guys. Best of luck.
Okay, to the Jones, keep on keeping on. That's all I can say.
Mr. Jones and Heather, all I can say is thank you for the opportunity that you gave me, and I appreciate it. And it's something that has made me grow so much for my age and it's and I'm just so happy that also something that I didn't see myself as yet. And thank you. And I hope the rest of your journey will be even better than what you have in St. and we're always open for meetings.
Let me see. Well, Mr. Jones and Heather makes the most amazing burgers that you could ever think of. And I was treated to that opportunity, and I very much appreciate that. I'm going to miss those burgers and all the fun times that we had with their 2 dogs. But I think it's been a memorable experience. It's been a wonderful time meeting them. And Tesha, of course, brought me into their lives, and I'm very thankful for that. So I wish you guys all the best, and you're going to do phenomenally well. And we'll meet up in the future. Totally. All the best, guys.
And I'd like to say that since I've met Mr. and Mrs. Jones, it's been nothing but a pleasure. And I'm going to miss them very, very much. And I want to thank you for giving me that shot to do my little thing at Diamonds for the cruise ship on Thursdays from 2 to 4. That kept me going for a long time. Got a good heart. And I love them. Have a great rest of your life wherever you are.
What do you miss mostly about him?
Excuse me? I'm going to miss his calmness and understanding and the way he deals with situations.
This is too bright.
I'll hold that for you.
No, I think I will, right? No, crazy. Did you need an American passport?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
You got the knife? Oh, I know, because I'm so good at cutting. This is your HLJG.
Cake is missing an HJ code.
There is no HJ code.
Oh, always.
Always. Over discount the shit out of everything and do an HJ code on it. It'll pass. Faye will make sure. So, everybody wants a piece of cake, right? Yeah. Yep.
Everybody gets a piece of the flag.
That's a deal or nothing. Yep.
What, are we getting married all over again?
We got little plates.
This is like DI University all over again.
That's huge.
There you go.
Well, he's Johnny the Check. What? She's on a diet. That's not how we want y'all to share it. No. They're not doing it right.
Vanilla chocolate. Vanilla chocolate.
Yeah, she's a little bit loco, and I'm mad at Choco. On skin like Coco, la femme feminine, le female.
I can't give you 15 years in a nutshell, but if you want to liken it to something, liken it to the ride at Space Mountain at Disney World, it's been one hell of a roller coaster ride. It's awesome. It's a bittersweet departure, but it's farewell, it's never goodbye.
What are your best moments here?
I'm sorry?
Your best moments here.
There's too many. It's every day. And every day, you know, you can make it just a little bit better. And the people, everybody's welcomed us for all these years and made it home.
So many of your staff and former colleagues have said so many great things about you. How do you feel getting to know, how do you truly feel about you and all the good comments you said about you?
Oh, you don't think I've known all along that they've been awesome? Every day, they let me know.
So what is your next step coming up with Montgomery?
Well, the next step is to take on new opportunities and new challenges, so I'll be taking on a new company in the United States. And my wife will be joining me, so it should be interesting.
Any last words for your former colleagues?
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, every day. It's always thanks. Really, don't photograph me doing that.